Gibraltar had the honour of being the first constituency to have their voice heard after polls had closed and votes were counted. And although the 96% Remain majority was loud and clear, it perhaps wasn't quite as unanimous as some may have hoped for. The BBC latched onto this and asked that question on everyone's lips: who are the Gibraltar 823? The blog, which was published prior to the final result, gave a rundown of some of the more humorous social media reactions to the ROC's 4% minority. And across Facebook and Twitter, the initial positivity that followed the Gibraltar result was eventually replaced with fear and apprehension as Leave started to build a comprehensive lead. And when it was once apparent that we had a Brexit on our hands, the internet went into overdrive. Locally, there were a multitude of reactions, from those simply disappointed, verging on disbelieving at the result of the referendum, to those who decided standing firm and being positive in the light of such adversity was the way to go. There were those who were already making plans to best deal with an exit from the EU, and those who questioned if the majority of the electorate were of a right mind to even cast a vote. Ideas were being proposed to best deal with the situation. However, waking up to the news was not enough to keep down some of you, with many keeping their sense of humour firmly intact. And it was evident after the dust had firmly settled on the result, the disparity between votes cast by these four particular age groups, and the average length of time each group will have to live with this decision, something that was fast picked up online. This article on the Huffington Post gave one of the best deliveries regards the discrepancy in votes dependent on age, with millennials coming out in their droves to lament the fact that they will have to pick up the pieces in the long run post-Brexit. But ultimately, after a morning that has been dominated by speculation, the only certainty that remains is that the future remains uncertain.